What's good with all my young entrepreneurs out there, all my young dreamers? Maybe you're not an entrepreneur yet. You're just a young dreamer out there trying to figure it out, trying to make your own way in this. I hope y'all are having a great day so far. Wake up and chase your dreams today. Make it happen today. Make sure that you're doing something to better yourself. Make sure you're doing multiple things to better yourself, not just one thing. If you got to start with one thing, then start with one thing. Just make sure that you're not doing anything that is taking you away from your dreams and goals. A lot of times we'll do things that are negative towards our growth, that are negative towards our dreams. Like if you have a lot of habits that get in the way of your goals and dreams, it's time to cut those out, bro. This is what we're going to do today. We're going to make a list of things that we need to do better. I'm going to make a list. You're going to make a list, and I'm going to share my list with you. All right, I got my list of 5 things that I need to focus on and do better at. Things that will make me better, more sharp physically, mentally, financially, within my business, within my dreams overall. These might be things that apply to you, or you have your own list of things. So number 1 for me is time management. It's self-explanatory. Time management, setting up times that I do things and having like dialed in, undistracted, complete focus on certain tasks or activities. Like if I'm editing, I need to be editing. If I'm working within my business, I need to be working within my business. It's so easy to get distracted. Like you have a task that you need to do, too easy to just pick up your phone and you go to post something on social media and then you get caught scrolling, or you pick up a phone call that's like, could really wait till later, or you call somebody and that could wait till later, or you just get distracted with anything that can pull you away from where your focus needs to be. And I need to get way better at just being precise with my time, starting something at a certain time and going until, I give myself a time limit or until that specific task is done. Because a lot of times I'll go to do things and then I'll get distracted from them, or I'll procrastinate doing them, or I'll start it and then I won't finish it for a month, So that's number 1, honestly, that I really need to fix. Number 2 is enhance my skill set. So my skill set when it comes to anything to do with the camera, anything to do with taking photos, anything to do with filming, editing, anything within Dreamer as a company. A couple things when I started this brand that I never thought would be my primary focus is clothing. Like I'm thinking, yeah, I got a brand, put some stuff on some t-shirts, but there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that people don't really know that goes into this. And also things that I didn't really put any focus in, like having designs for certain materials or just understanding certain materials of certain clothes. And I need to get better with those skill sets. So anything to do with filming, like content wise, right? Content, because I'm in charge of the content for my own company. And then the actual thing that we do, like we have Dreamer Shorts. Okay, how can we expand? What's the next product? What is popular in our market? Or in our demographic? What do people want to see? With youth stuff, what is like the clothing or the materials that people will want within our youth stuff or our adult clothes, or just overall like sizing charts and understanding how those things work. Number 3, I have focus on customer experience. There's times where I'll delay getting back to people through email, or not even that I necessarily do a bad job, because it's honestly something that I pride myself in. Like, hey, we have a pretty solid customer experience, but there's a lot of fine tuning that I can do that can make the overall customer experience 10 times better, whether it's through our website, just through email, having size charts ready and available, and a lot of questions that are asked all the time, like about sizing or restock. I could have more precise answers and honestly build a better relationship with those customers through email or text or however their communication is. I need to do better at that. Number 4, optimize financial efficiency. Running a business, a business at the end of the day is money in. If you're making money, you have a business. A big thing that I had difficulties with is just understanding numbers, because I'm a big dreamer. So a lot of things that I think, a lot of ideas that I have are very out there, and financially they have to make sense in different ways within a business. I can't just say, oh, I'm gonna go buy 700 of these hoodies because I think we'll sell them. Like, there's a point of that that's like, okay, I get your goal and your dream, but you're also running a business. So how many of them should actually be ordered? How many of this certain item, of this certain color? And then when the money comes in, where is that money going? We have our expenses that are every month, and we have to like plan for things that are a little bit like later into the future. And then we have number 5, which is what I've been focusing on a lot in these vlogs, is, maintaining a strong mental and physical routine. I need to be in my Bible, bro. I need to be reading more consistently, because that's going to be the best structure for not only my day, but my entire life. I have to be focused on the right thing and doing things for the right reason. And mentally, my Bible is where I'm going to get the best solid, like, core structure for my life. And that's something that I really need. And if I start to slack off on that a little bit, I definitely feel it in my day and in my activities that I'm doing. And then with the physical routine, is having a healthy body is really half the battle of anything. Like, being in shape is better for your business. It's better for your mindset. It's better for your relationships. It's better for your life. If I'm just some big blob walking around here, I'm not going to be able to be as efficient. I mean, here lately, a lot of the videos that I've been filming for Dreamer have me in them. I'm going to feel better mentally if I physically look better, because I'm going to be more willing to be on camera. But if I'm 5 days out the gym, or some weeks out the gym, and haven't been on the best diet, I can see the difference, and it makes me more insecure about how I feel and how I look. So these are my 5 goals right now. And I'm going to go into detail on these for my own self, and I'm gonna put this somewhere so I can be aware of it and constantly think about it, because we should always be trying to improve. You don't wanna stay the same. You wanna always be trying to become a better version of yourself. Are you coming with me to the post office? Are you coming? Come on, let's go. Come on, buddy. Hey, buddy. Gotta go straight to the post office, okay? Finished up packing all these orders. Rocky likes to go to the post office with me every day. He hears the trash bag if I'm putting it in here. He hears me dumping them all in there, and he just sprints down the stairs. All right, come on. You ready? Let's go. Let's go. Something about running a business is the uncertainty. So when you work at a company, any job, most of the time, especially if you are an entry-level employee, you have a list of tasks. Like, they tell you, hey, you're hired for this. This is what you do. This is what your job consists of. And you pretty much just follow rules, and you go and you clock in. And, a lot of times it can be difficult, and, depending on whatever job, it could suck or be great, whatever. I don't know. You could have good bosses, all that. There's always variables as to how difficult certain jobs are. But when you run your own company, you have to set your time management. Like, I talked about time management a little bit earlier. You can manage your time and give yourself like mundane tasks. Like, okay, every day at 8 a.m. I pack orders. Every day at 12 p.m. I go to the post office. Every day I look at content, and you can have your cookie cutter things that your day consists of. Things that you just put into your day to be kind of busy work. I mean, not that it's not important. When you have a job, you get given that stuff. When you are running a company, or you're trying to do things and figure them out and grow stuff on your own, you have to still do those mundane day-to-day tasks, those things that are important for the growth of your company. But you also have to figure out, okay, when do I spend time expanding my company? Things that are going to bring in growth, things that are going to bring in experience and, okay, revert back a little bit. Things that are going to bring in growth to your company, things that are going to expand your business, things that are going to get you in front of more eyes, marketing things. My friend Clay told me something. I did a podcast with Clay. It's on this channel. It's Mindset of a Dreamer. I think it's episode 4. But he built a $25 million company from pretty much his parents' garage. Your breath is hot. Your breath is really hot, buddy. It just is so hot. He gave me some pointers, and it stuck with me. Like, you gotta spend time in your business, which is the task that I'm talking about, like the packing orders, the filming the content, organizing your inventory, creating your designs. But you also have to spend time on your business. And he said, don't spend so much time in your business that you forget to spend time on your business. And on your business, he's saying those growth aspects. What's going to get us to this next level? What's going to get us to these different goals? What's going to get us to these better numbers next year or next quarter? There's not much of a blueprint of doing what I'm doing that kind of lays that out for you. I'm learning all the in task, like the in my business tasks, which are my systems, building out the systems. Like, how do we pack orders? How do we handle customer emails? Like pretty much like our HR department. How do we, handle inventory when we get our inventory in? All of that is the aspects within the business. But the on the business, okay, who's the next guy wearing Dreamer? Are we going to sign any athletes? What's our next big thing that we're going to do that's going to help push us, So I've been spending time within the systems of my business, trying to figure all that stuff out. But I'm at the stage of trying to work on it and being able to balance that. It's not the easiest thing to navigate. It's definitely fun though. It's fun when you're working on the business. In it is fun too, but it's more of, day-to-day mundane tasks. Packing orders is not the most fun thing ever. Working on the business honestly can be the most enjoyable. And that's where I need to put a lot more of my focus. How do we continue to grow? How do we continue to outreach? Videos at the end of the day, how do I involve more people in this community, and how do I offer more value to the people that are in this Dreamer community, So those are all things that you have to think about when you're building something. It's not just about, all right, I drop these shorts, I post these shorts, I sell the shorts, I pack the order, boom, it's done. When you have goals and dreams that are big, there's a lot more elements that start to play a role into your business. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just like something to think about. If you're thinking about starting something, work in the business, work in the idea, but also on the idea and developing it. And you can't spend too much time on either. You have to try to balance it out and figure out what's the best move. What's the best task for today? Should I work on the business today, or am I only working in the business? Should I work in the business today or on the business, So I got to take these into the post office real quick. You're going to stay right here, okay? I got to check our P.O. box for returns. Okay, number 44. Oh, just one package. Okay, number 14. 2 returns in here. We're looking for number 134 right here. That's creative. They sent their return in a different box. Some people return things because of sizing difference. Like, I feel like most of our returns from the holiday season have been people ordering XL youth shorts, but then ordering adult size t-shirts. And our shirts are oversized, so they're not gonna really fit anybody that wears youth shorts. So we had quite a few returns over the holiday because a lot of people did that. And we didn't have too much to choose from. That's something that we definitely gotta do a lot better this year during Black Friday and Christmas, is just having an overflow of stock. We planned, but we didn't plan for as much business as we actually had this holiday season. So we ended up having a lot of returns. I want to say we did over, it was like 1,200 orders and then probably had 40 returns. So I think that's a pretty solid ratio. Most people, I mean, I don't know what percentage, but that's got to be over 90% of people were happy with their order. So I'm pretty excited. I know I say this, I'm gonna say this every video until I get a real solid flow down for these videos. But I'm so excited about this camera and the potential that I have with this camera. Just being able to magnetically set it up anywhere. I'm telling you, I'm so excited about it. And I just have to figure out, what am I talking about? What are the vlogs about? What are some topics that I talk about in the vlogs? You know, just overall figuring out what is the point of the video that I can make in the video. Because I know the overall point of these videos is to be able to inspire people, show people behind the scenes, you know? But I have to figure out behind the scenes of what exactly, you know? Like, I'm showing you behind the scenes, oh, I'm packing orders and stuff like that. But maybe I need to do more things, involve myself in more things, do more activities, get out the house more, and instead of just being at home packing orders, is like, go do community outreach, go hand out hoodies in public, and kind of build that community, like do things that will build the community in real life, and then just vlog them. That way I'm doing things by foot in real life, making real impact, getting people to be aware of the brand, the movement, the mission, all of that, and be in the community, and then show this community, you guys on here, like what that looks like, and you know, the flow of everything. And I don't know, I'm excited, and I'm not gonna limit myself. For now, I'm just gonna keep putting this camera up, keep yapping away, keep talking probably too much, and eventually we will capture a flow. We will have some things that will be very worth watching. But I really, really regret when I first started this, or when I stopped working with the people that I was working with filming, and I started door dashing and, you know, testing out samples and just doing stuff early on before anybody even knew about the brand. I deeply, deeply regret not just filming, because that would have been a very inspirational side of things. And now that the brand has kind of taken off, you know, for it to be what it is now is pretty darn crazy. This is the most packed gym I've ever been in my life. It's not gonna stop the back and buy grind though, bruh. If anything, this is motivation to get a home gym. That will be nice. We're gonna get it in the Dreamer Warehouse one of these days. Dreamer Warehouse with a private gym, basketball court, all the inventory. Really like a dream palace, you know? I know y'all not here for the workout portion anyway. I just filmed this stuff to hold myself accountable for real, and just to show y'all that we're definitely working. I ain't no workout specialist. Don't look at me for form or none of that. Just motivation, inspiration, that's it. All right, we gotta check the temp of the cold plunge tonight. Yikes. 50.2? Okay, all right, here we go. I did about 7-8 minutes in the sauna. My cheat code for this is 12 deep breaths. Now everything past that is extra credit. That's how I look at it. And 12 breaths will run you about a minute. And everything else is just extra credit. As long as I can stay in here, it's extra credit. Push yourself, brother. Push yourself. Maybe it's not cold plunges. Challenge yourself. Do something painful. Not harmful, but painful because it's good for you. You know what I mean? Quit drinking, quit smoking. Eat healthy. Eat the broccoli. Go to the gym. take those walks, jog a little bit, sauna, cold plunge, do some things that's healthy for you, bruh. Read a book. Let's go. We're done. Hey, we'll catch you on the next vlog, alright?